I work full-time, I have a boss, deadlines and a 9-to-5 schedule just like everyone else. But in the last 30 days, I built a system that landed me one single client, and that one client now pays me 25% of my monthly salary. I didn't do this with dropshipping, crypto or some complex scheme. I did it by selling a simple paid advertising service to a local business that desperately needed it. I charged them $1,000 setup fee upfront plus a monthly retainer. And the best part? I built this entire productized service in my spare time without quitting my job. In this video I'm going to show you exactly how I found the client, the specific offer I repeat them and the system I use to close the deal. Hi, I'm Francesco and on this channel I document my real journey of building a scalable business while working full-time. If you're a busy employee looking to eventually escape your 9-to-5, make sure to subscribe. Here is the truth, I'm not doing this just for extra money. My goal is to build a business that eventually replaces my inside salary, but I'm not quitting my job blindly. I'm using my 9-to-5 to fund my business until the flywheel is spinning fast enough to running on its own. I realized that to do this safely, I didn't need 100 cheap tasks that burn me out. I needed a high-leverage system. Could I build a high-margin offer for a local business, in this case a jewelry store, that generates serious revenue but fits around my work schedule? The answer was yes. And today I'm going to break down the exact system I'm using to build my exit strategy. The first step was selecting the right niche. Most people try to help a restaurant, but here's a massive problem with that. If I help a burger restaurant, I have to sell 100 burgers only to cover my fee. But jewelry store? They sell high-ticket items, engagement rings, watches, necklaces. If my marketing helps them sell just one or two items, they've already made their money back. The ROI is clear, which makes the sales pitch much easier. Since I work 9-to-5, I couldn't be a general consultant doing just random tasks. I needed a standard system I could deploy once and rinse and repeat. So I created a specific offer, think as it of the local business system. The offer was simple but valuable. 1. I set up geo-targeted Facebook and Instagram ads to find local buyers. 2. Instead of sending them to a website or the Instagram page, I sent them to a simple form to collect their email in exchange for a coupon. And number 3, we built an email list that the store owns forever. And this was the key. Jewelry stores rely on anniversary, birthday and holidays. By building an email list for them, I wasn't just selling ads, I was building them an asset they can use for years. I charged $1,000 one-time setup fees to build the system, plus the monthly retainer to manage it and to run the ads. For the outreach, I didn't want to waste time walking into random stores that weren't interested. I wanted to filter them first, so I sent a simple value-first email. I didn't pitch anything, I introduced myself as a local tech professional and gave them a specific tip on their recent post. I told them, I saw your latest Instagram post and the photos were amazing, but I noticed you aren't using any location tag or call to action in the caption. You're getting likes, but you're missing the opportunity to drive those people into your store. This email changed the dynamic completely. When I walked into the store 2 days later, I wasn't a stranger. I simply said, "Hi, I'm Francesco, I'm the one who sent you that note about your Instagram caption." Immediate recognition. It turned a sales pitch into a consultation. We had a professional conversation, I showed them the local business system on my phone, and because I already provided value up front, the trust was established. This email and visit framework is how I secure my local clients efficiently while balancing my 9-to-5. I break down this entire roadmap, how I structure my day, manage my time and the tool I use inside my free 9-to-5 escape guide. It's not a magic pill, but it is the exact process I'm following. You can download it in the description, but getting the clients is only half the battle. Next, I had to actually deliver the results and get paid. The deal was signed, now I had to deliver. Because I sold a productized service and not my hourly time, I wasn't reinventing the wheel. I set up a targeted ad campaign for people living within 5 km of the store, and I connected it to a simple automated email sequence to welcome new leads. It took me about 8 hours of focused work to set everything up and launch. I didn't have to be a creative genius, I just have to be a competent operator. For the initial setup, I was paid a one-time fee of $1,000. and that's great cash flow to invest. But the real win isn't the one-time setup fee, it's the recurring retainer. These clients pay me $500 a month to maintain the system and run the ads. In Italy, where a good corporate salary is around $2,000 net, that one single client just replaced 25% of my monthly paycheck. Think about that. I trade 160 hours a month at the office to earn my full salary, but I only need 4 of these clients to completely replace that income. Any setup fees I get on top of that, that's just a bonus. If you're tired of trading time for money and want to build this kind of freedom, don't just watch, start building. Grab my free 9-to-5 escape guide in the description to see the exact tool and script I used. And if you want to see exactly how I handle it when a client says no, because that happens a lot, make sure to subscribe and watch the next videos. I'll see you at the top.